Welcome back everyone to Elder Scrolls Online once again. Last time we left off, we were in a new zone. The beginning of the Aldemari Dominion setup here. But we did take up a quest here from this person hammering on this barrel here, so let's go ahead and help her out. In general, I don't think this area is going to take us very long anyways.
You let the rats get the better of you? And you call yourself warriors? Want to buy a carpet? How about 3? They aren't good for much else. Yes, Afe, even you. Do not eat the rats, this one says. Do they listen? No! Stupid Sench. Lazy Sench. He already did. That's the problem. Moon sugar makes you sleepy if you eat too much. Rats eat moon sugar, Sench eat rats, and then lazy Sench. Especially you, Gobani. Not with sugar bellies. These useless Sench could only kill a rat if they fell upon it. From a great height. Go inside, lock the doors, wait until they leave? No. Let this one think. Without Sench hunters, what could... Thunderbugs. No, it would never work. Thunderbugs nest nearby. They defend their delicious eggs from anyone who'd make a meal of them, yes? If you grabbed an armload of eggs... Undoubtedly. But they'd hesitate to harm the eggs once you possess them. Smash an egg into each rat nest, and the Thunderbug's electric frenzy kills the rats before the inspectors arrive. You're sturdy, yes? A little shot won't stop you. Wonderful! Save some eggs for Cindertail, yes? They are so very tasty.
Well, this is certainly a strange plan, but we'll go ahead and do it. Looks like, I guess, the egg nest is just right over here, huh? Not very far at all. Okay, I thought something might pop up and attack me, but I guess not. Oh, there's one. Rats all squeaking and everything. Oh, here it is, okay. That pig's gonna get in the way, though.
We did not expect you so soon, Inspector Tarmar.
One must arrive early to see the truth of things.
Oh, so they're early, okay.
The truth. But we have nothing to hide, Inspector.
And then we'll just throw this last one over here. Or wait, I think maybe I already got this one.
I hear that often, Clan Mother. Far too often.
Here we go.
Clever luring Thunderbugs out of their mounds like that. A scheme worthy of Bandar himself. They're all gone then? Excellent. Our gracious inspector has been most patient with us. Perhaps witnessing your ingenuity will affect his findings. Joan and Joe dance kindly with you, Walker. Whatever the findings of our esteemed inspector, we are in your debt.
Oh, hey, we did something. Nice.
If this place remains open, as has yet to be determined, the Clan Mother should hire you in a more legitimate capacity.
Well, thanks, I guess. Hero of the Lands being the official rat catcher around, I guess.
Will you be staying with us long, Inspector?
As long as necessary. One can only tolerate so much fresh air.
Alright, looks like there's a spot called Shattered Shoals over here that we could probably go and do. I'm assuming the quest lines here aren't going to be very long anyways. Plenty of thunderbugs around. I think I can get up here, can't I? Yes, there we go. Very nice. Let's go ahead and head over here to Shattered Shoals. There's still 7 points of interest around, so we have to hit these up all over the place eventually, so... Okay, so I guess Shattered Shoals was going to be one of our spots anyways here, so let's go ahead and,
Can any of you hear me? Where are you? You there. Have you seen my squad? We were all on a little Alkosh, part of the Dominion fleet sailing for Kanathi's Roost. Then a hurricane blew up out of nowhere. Sails tore, hulls cracked, and we were thrown into the ocean. I ended up here. I can't find the rest of my squad. I thought I heard one of them calling out, but the ocean twists up sounds. If they're wounded or pinned down, could you keep an eye out for my soldiers? They answer to Edalus, Onglon, and Nistel. 2 of us can cover more ground. I'm sure my squad made it to shore alive. Dominion Marines constantly defy the sea's attempts to drown us. The hurricanes, they're another matter. I fear my squad is banged up worse than I am. Our ship's hold was packed full of an old Bosmer healing remedy. The labels say torchbug treacle, but Marines call it blow juice. The wreck scattered bottles across the beach must be what brought out the aelids. Squat creatures made of teeth, claws, and endless hunger. I've heard their cries up and down the beach since I came to. Their sweet tooth is bigger than their walnut brains. I saw one of the stupid things swallow a whole bottle of blow juice. Good luck. Do me a favor. If you find them before I do, tell them the ocean hasn't killed me yet.
Well, I guess we'll probably be fighting them before you do. I've got plenty of stuff around here. Nistel is over here, so let's go ahead and talk to them.
I lost a lot of friends in that storm. Give me some good news. I saw her swept overboard in that damn storm. Held on to the rigging long as I could, but it tore the skin off my palms. If I can't hold a weapon, I'm useless to my squad. Do you have any bandages? I lost my kit to the sea. Blow juice? Used to think this stuff was only good for practical jokes on snowy days. Once I can heft Spleen Shanker, I'll push through the beach and find Sergeant Ferian. How about you? Hope they appreciate their good fortune when you find them. I can get inland after I rest. Fight with purpose.
Alrighty. So now we have to just keep on finding more of the torchbug juice here. I guess we missed one of the guys way back there in the sea of icons, but whatever. We'll just go back for them.
Who are you? Were you part of the fleet? Alive? Good. That's good. Wave smashed me against the ship. Cracked a few ribs. Not the best feeling. Tastes like sandals boiled in mint perfume. But if it knits my ribs, I'll drink the whole bottle. Good. I'll find Sergeant Ferian. Go. Get them back safe.
So I do wonder if the hurricane may have been sent by the Malamur, the Islander elves. I think they're slightly involved in the Aldemir Dominion storyline in some capacity. And they're generally, like, known for controlling the sea's weather or something like that. Yeah, there we go. Now we just gotta grab this one last guy. I'm curious to see if this is going to be the whole quest or not. I kind of feel like there's going to be a little bit more. But then again, it's a starter area, so I don't know exactly how much I should really be expecting out of it.
Bless Ifra. I'm glad you came by. Have you seen any other Marines along the beach?
Yo there, buddy. That's just rude.
Bless Ifra. She's alive. I suppose that's some luck amidst all this wreckage. Can't say the same for my leg. If I don't put too much weight on it, I can manage a good hobble. Glow juice? By the gods, it just might. Soon as I can stand on my own, I'll head inland. Lieutenant Gellin dragged me out of the water. He'll want to know Sergeant Virion and the rest of the squad are all right. I think he said something about looking for shelter in a nearby cave, but I was still coughing up sand.
Alright, so let's go ahead and check out this cave then. Okay, I'm assuming it's not the Temple of the Dark Moon, so it's probably just a spot next to it. Ooh, okay, this is not the kind of cave I was looking to go into, but here we are. Oh, we got a thieves' trove here. Oh, giant snake. Nice. Tied to a bloodstained post is the body of a wood elf marine. He appears to have died recently. The armor bears a sigma of an Ultimary Dominion Marine lieutenant. His corpse is soaked in blood, as if from many shallow cuts. Greenish foam mingles with the smeared blood. The cuts on the lieutenant's body form strange but repetitive patterns. His blood is smeared across the uncut portions of skin to create wave-like symbols. The exact cause of his death isn't clear. Curious. Oh, we got a book. Yo. This giant snake can't even hurt me. Now, if he tells me to go fight the giant snake here in a second, I'm gonna kind of be mad. Or she. Okay.
Turns out my squad were the ones who found me. Ever consider a career as a Dominion Marine? You'd make quite the scout. My squad said you were looking for Lieutenant Gellin. Have you found him? What do you mean? First, a hurricane blows out of nowhere and destroys our fleet. Then, an able-bodied Dominion Marine is captured and tortured to death? What else was in that cave? Some kind of sacrifice? This is too big for my squad to handle. We need reinforcements. Miss Dale spotted a beached ship nearby. It looks intact, and she spotted Dominion sailors aboard. We need to combine our forces and find who murdered Lieutenant Gellin. My squad and I need to pull his body out of that damn cave. Would you warn the sailors on that beached ship? They need to know it's not safe to wander around. Wait, take this. I found some glow juice while I was looking for my squad, but they're on the mend. You'll get used to the taste. You'll be along shortly. Watch yourself.
Alright, I guess maybe we'll find some people that need some help at this beach ship, perhaps. Let's see. Actually, this ship looks fine, so perhaps that won't be the case.
want a slick-arsed sea viper or a cabbage-mouthed castaway? State your business with the crew of the Prowler. The hurricane killed hundreds of Marines. Why does it matter if one of them died in the cave? Oh. Well, the Prowler is like a hen in a wolf den until she's seaworthy again. Maybe your Marines can prove they're more than two-legged cargo in shiny armor. If they pitch in, I'll consider reinforcements. They up for it? Or are they all talk? And I'm sure they'll be as useful as they were in the hurricane. Should they care to prove otherwise, they're welcome to do actual work patching leaks in the Prowler's hold. Maybe they can locate the replacement helmsman's wheel in all this wreckage. Oh, and our Sunsighter. Must have fallen overboard when we beached. Our lookout saw those skink-fingered pirates make off with it. You'll have to get the Sunsighter back, any way you can. Sure, talking's easier than working. Well, ask. Barnacles on the arse. They're all sea elves. Malmer, they call themselves. Nothing more than pirates, if you ask me. Some say they have a connection to the water itself, but it's a lie. Anyone can learn weather magic like they do.
Oh yeah, I was just talking about the Marmor too. I don't know if it's true or not, if they have like special weather magic or not. I thought they did, but it's possible I can misremembering something.
Captain Jimala uses it to navigate. I could tell you how the sun and stars show the ship's exact position, but none of it matters while it's in the Sea Viper's hands. The pride of the long coast. We'll sail for the Dominion as long as they pay us to raid enemy shipping. Joan and Jode, don't let the captain hear you say that. Pirates steal and pillage for themselves. We're privateers, so we do it for whoever pays us. A crucial distinction. Captain Jimala took over the Prowler a few years ago. She's smart, cunning, and deadly dangerous when provoked. She's also luckier than anyone I served. Every ship in the fleet smashed to flinders on Kynarthi's roost. Every ship but the Prowler.
Alright, maybe the ship has a special thing going on with it. Alright, there's something out here. I think this is where the Sea Vipers are out this way. So these guys are the Marmor. Oh, there's a sky shard out that way, so let's go ahead and grab that. If I can just... No, it's not gonna let me sneak underneath it, huh? I thought I was gonna get away with that, but apparently not. I could go back and talk to the sergeant, but honestly, what's really the point? Well, we found the wheel. Yes, it is nice to always see like other players around. Like this game and Final Fantasy XIV, you always see other players around because of the content usually. Oh, we found the leak. There we go. And now we just go grab that other last thing around. Oh wait, they're here, so I guess I could just talk to them then.
These aren't Dominion sailors. They're privateers. Just our luck. We'll show that old sea cat what Dominion Marines can do. Onglon is our best tracker. He can recover the Sunsighter in no time. Have it your way. What else needs doing? All right. I appreciate what you've done for us. We'll keep the Prowler safe while you take care of the rest.
Alright, I'll just go grab the Sunsider then. Apparently you can, in fact, like, have them go and try and grab the stuff themselves, but honestly, it's kind of like... I don't want the chance of any of them potentially dying, though, as well, is the thing. I guess I had to kill one of them. Wasn't even really thinking about that at the time. Yes.
That was fast. All right. There's room on the Prowler for your Marine friends, as long as they work for their meals. I said I'd consider it. Captain Jimala is the only one who can make that call. Something you'll want to hear. You just made the Prowler seaworthy, and Captain Jimala always pays her debts. Go talk to her. She only bites if you give her good reason.
Alright, time to go to talk to the captain then. About the sneeze. Excuse me. I'm assuming she's up here.
Due to your efforts, the Prowler is free to sail once the tide comes in. Those Marines did their part as well. I have no reinforcements, but I offer something better. I know who's killing the Dominion soldiers, and I know how to stop it. Our lookout watched the Sea Vipers drag a Dominion Marine into a cave. Later, he saw your friends remove the Marine's body. If we weren't so short-handed, I'd have ordered his rescue. But 3 of my own crew were missing. Before we understood the danger, I sent my crew to scavenge among the shoals so we might repair the Prowler. We thought they disappeared, but one just returned, and she tells a harrowing tale. The Sea Vipers happened. Now there's a new storm brewing, and I fear they're the cause of it. Mustengu recovers below. Hear what she has to say for yourself.
Those dang sea elves. I don't know what it is about the sea elves, but they're really the most isolated and like black sheep of the elves. They live on an island off of a bit further away from Somerset, and they just are not liked by anybody.
The Sea Vipers are insane! They're trying to create another hurricane! Sir Verkvild and I were scavenging for a replacement helmsman's wheel when the Sea Vipers ambushed us. They brought us to the island with the beached Dominion flagship. They'd done things there. Terrible things. Those filthy Maormer dragged my mates up and tied them to these serpent-shaped statues. Then they started chanting, and lightning surrounded them. That's when the storm began to form around the island. Yes, I'm sure of it. It was a terrible sight. The Sea Vipers were so caught up in the ritual, I slipped free. I tried to grab Sir, but the lightning held him fast. Then one of the Sea Vipers yanked at him. I saw the Maormer's wrist glow. The Maormer wore lodestones on their wrists. It let them ignore those lightning bombs, but I couldn't find any more. So I jumped off the ship and swam for it. Please, don't let them sacrifice my crewmates.
I don't know, it might be a little too late for those two, but... let's go kill some sea vipers. Oh, you can definitely see the hurricane going on over there. I do kind of wish they'd give you an option to be able to swim faster in the water. Ooh, okay, this is actually looking pretty, grim over here. Oh, hey, thanks, guy. Where am I exactly heading here? Aha.
Those sea vipers are insane!
Alright, got one of them.
They won't kill me today!
Alright, we stopped the hurricane. I'd pull out my mount, but since I'm going to be going in the water here in a moment, there's not really much of a point. Oh, we got just random people around. I could actually, like...
Make sure you check the hull for holes.
Nah, I don't really want to get into trouble at the moment.
Sur and Werkveld returned just after the skies cleared up. They're a bit damp, but otherwise all right. My lookout says I have you to thank. Then we'll finish repairs and shove off at high tide. Oh, your marine friends fended off sea vipers while you rescued my crew. They're welcome aboard, as long as they want. Perhaps we'll see you at Mistral. You'll always have a place on the Prowler.
Alright! That's another quest done. Which, considering it's one of our story quests, means that these people are probably going to be important later down the road. That completes Shattered Shoals in any case, so we're doing pretty well here. We could probably head north here and head up to Windcatcher Plantation. Looks like there's going to be 5 main story quests in all, and we have already gotten one of the ones done. Obviously, at least one or more of these is going to count towards your points of interest, I imagine. But we'll go ahead and head over to the Windcatcher Plantation first before we worry about another main story quest. I'm assuming these side ones probably aren't going to take much time in general. Well, there's a Thawmore representative
Your
just...
chance for untold prosperity comes with Dominion rule.
Okay.
For prosperity, for security, for unity, for the Dominion. What are you doing, Grubnose?
There is a sky shard down here, but do I really want to jump down here and do that at the moment? I also don't know why he has a quest all of a sudden down here either.
I can't believe this is happening. This is horrible.
The spirit wasn't any help. The great tree can't last much longer against the vapor. I came here from Windcatcher Plantation to see if the storm caused any damage. Then I noticed the great tree covered in some sort of fetid vapor. I rushed back and told Spinner beneath. She summoned a spirit to help, but I don't think it worked. Some sort of nature spirit. It entered the cave where the great tree's roots emerge, but something's wrong. I heard horrible noises inside the cave. The spirit cried out as if in pain. The great tree will die if the spirit can't do its work. I want to heal the great tree, but I'm just a farmer. If something is keeping that spirit from mending the roots, there's nothing I could do to help. The spirit is old and powerful. It seeks to move from root to root, aiding the great tree as it's able. But it's a healing spirit of singular purpose. It doesn't know how to defend itself. I'm uncertain. If so, the spirit must be protected from harm while it heals the great tree's roots. It knows what it must do. The great tree shields Windcatcher Plantation from the winter winds and keeps our settlement shaded from the heat of the summer. Its story entwines with ours. When the wind goddess Kanathi first traveled across the heavens, legend says she grew tired and rested in the branches of a small sapling before resuming her journey. That sapling became the great tree and gave Windcatcher Plantation its name.
Alright, so let's go ahead and help out the spirit then. I guess this is actually the starting point of the plantation quest, so I'm guessing the person that was up above was just going to send us to this guy anyways.
Been a Kwama master for over a decade. I'm not afraid to admit when I'm up to my neck in droppings, and I sure could use a hand getting out. Ever try piloting a ship through a hurricane while your entire cargo of Kwama eggs hatch and go bug nuts? Been there. Can't recommend it. After we wrecked, they made a Kwama line toward this cave. I came after them, but they're a bit distracted. They always get surly after hatching, but these Kwama are downright unsociable. I tried to stop them from chewing on those huge roots. They objected. Bumped into a fine-looking tree trunk on my way out. Thought I was done for, but it kept walking. Oh, Kwama didn't take to it, whatever it was. I heard them munching on it, same as those roots. The little one seems scared of it. If you can help the pretty tree trunk do what it needs to do, I bet they'll head back this way. If they'd stop eating those giant roots, they might get better. But I don't blame you if you have to put down a few to save the rest. Just be careful. Nothing fiercer than a crazed Kwama. Not even my sister-in-law.
Alright, so it's the Kwama that are making an issue here. Okay. I don't know where it's going here. I'm not exactly having to do a lot of protection here, but I think this area probably got cleared out by that other group that was just in here. Either that or something's gonna pop out once I reach all four of them. Could go either way. Alright, let's see if something happens after this one. I may have just come at the right time. Alright, yeah, I think I just came at the right time, perhaps. guess they're starting to respawn now. Alright, well I think that solves everything.
Praise Ifrei. The miasma has cleared. Yet I sense this begins a new chapter for the great tree. Though the creatures gorge themselves upon its roots, this was a passing instinct. They can be taught to strengthen the great tree. The Kwama will soon learn the cave is their nest and treat the spirit as their queen. Together, they'll guard the cave against intruders who seek to harm the great tree. A new story can frighten any creature, until it realizes its role within.
Yeah, that actually does work out that way.
I don't know how I feel about these strange bugs, but if Spinner Beneath doesn't mind, who am I to disagree?
I got a couple things like going up in rank here.
A great wind blew, and many ships were dashed against Kanathi's island. But you strengthened the great tree despite her anger. Windcatcher Plantation thrives once more. May your actions show Kanathi our goal is righteous. May she bless us with favorable winds.
Alright, we should probably go and do that other story quest now, I guess. Guess I don't really need a marker since it's very much on my marker already. On my map already, I mean. But this one will probably take at least, like, I don't know, another 15-20 minutes, and then I'll probably end the video there. And we'll maybe be able to just, like, get everything done that we need to here in the next video, perhaps. I'm not quite sure yet. Kind of depends on if these other story quests or spots that I'd be able to fill out on the points of interest as well.
Please, a moment.
Oh, okay.
Please, I need your help. My master's life is in danger. I'm part of an expedition from Eagle's Strand. While we explored the Temple of the Morning Springs, the dead began to rise. The others fled, but my master never emerged. Aurelian told me to know when I should ask for help. Well, I'm asking. 2 magical wards seal the temple, marked by emblems of a scorpion and a spider. If you can keep the undead away while I disrupt the wards, we can search for Aurelian together. How about it? I have no doubt Aurelian can protect himself. But if he's trapped inside, we need to get him out. My master and I had little to do after the shipwreck. When the locals mentioned a temple where the fountains never run dry, we leapt at the chance to investigate. Ilsil insisted on leading, of course. A contemporary of my master. A rival, really. Ilsil found a strange relic inside the temple called a Morning Stone. He was barely able to remove it before the undead struck. I think he brought it to Eagle's Strand. Aurelian thought it could be used to control the weather, perhaps prevent another hurricane. Ilsil disagreed, of course. He insisted on studying it further at Eagle's Strand.
Okay, so let's go ahead and see what's going on here then. Another Sky Shard, let's get our point, because I'm pretty sure this makes 3. Looks like we have some more Thunderbugs around. Looks like I only have 2 more of them, and one of them's down here at the south.
You have such intricate stitching. Turn back. You aren't welcome here. I'm whatever I wish to be. I change bodies like high elves change clothes. Though the corpses in this temple limit my wardrobe. What does it matter to you? Why do you trespass? Ah, the name for my newest outfit. His flesh sags a bit, though the power in his bones reminds me of my youth. And the robes. I'd forgotten the feel of silk upon newly won flesh. Set foot in this temple and see for yourself. Such commendable posture. I could definitely wear you in the autumn. As for Aurelian, he's fit for display under full moons all new. I'm tired of this. Leave or die. It matters not.
That can't be good. We need to get those wards down fast.
Alright, let's go for the Scorpion ward first, I guess. Plenty of undead around. Okay, we need to get upwards. Ah, okay, here's some stairs. Not gonna be able to patch you up. I will take that goal.
Scorpion's poison courses through its prey.
I'll disrupt the ward.
Nice. Now let's hit up the other one. Pretty sure I'm gonna have a couple skeletons on my back, but
Spider weaves the web around its prey.
This ward won't keep us out for long.
oh. It looks like we're heading this way, huh?
The cycle of the 2 moons seems to be the key to dispersing the barrier.
Okay, let's take a look. This catacomb is filled with corpses and not one of them a Khajiit. Each appears to have died in battle, yet special attention is care is provided in preparing their bodies. Whoever constructed this place must respect death immensely, even that of their enemies. Okay, so it's that one. Okay, it's not that one. Must be the other one then, I must have gotten that wrong. This one then. And that's gonna be full. And then that one, okay. Simple puzzle, yep.
Barrier is down. But before we proceed, I need to speak with you. When we entered the temple, that skeleton made it sound as though Aurelian was in grave danger. I won't let vague threats keep us from my master. But Aurelian is too important to lose. Perhaps we should think before we act. The Dominion relies on Aurelian for his sound judgment.
He's taught countless students the ways of magicka, including some of the Queen's own advisors. His role in the invasion is paramount for our future success. If anything were to happen to him... Thank you. We should keep moving.
I sense a bad choice coming up ahead.
We found the Morning Stone on that pedestal. Wait, that's Aurelian! What's he doing up there?
Well, we definitely found him.
Ears that large and you still don't listen. Perhaps you need a few alterations. There was a time when the sound of Uldor's voice commanded the terror of thousands. Why, I'm Uldor. I see your dominion teaches you nothing of my people. I shouldn't bemoan your ignorance. You fools ended centuries of captivity when you removed the Morning Stone. Never mind that accursed blue rock. I'm about to restore my wardrobe to its full glory. Behold this Aurelian fellow. Such vibrancy. I could use more like him, but one must be willing to run through a bolt of silk for the finest coat. I believe I'll keep him. At least until my summoning ritual wears him through. You see, undead are also beige. But I'm willing to adorn myself with hundreds of tawdry outfits in order to collect the more colorful garb at Eagle's Strand. Then drown in a sea of bones.
Leave Aurelian for now. We have to disrupt the summoning ritual. I'll destroy the bone piles if you... It'll take a moment to weaken the circle. Keep the undead away from me!
Alrighty.
It's working!
This one
I'll
next.
weaken the next circle.
One more to go.
One last circle. We can do this. We must do this. Go. Help my master. I'm right behind you.
Uldor! Get out of my body now!
Silence! None command Uldor!
Something was just happening. I think he was trying to wrest control back. Well, that's no good.
Uldor, I command you by the tears of the two moons, return to your prison.
Ah! That won't hold me for long.
You're Gathwin's ally, yes? Please, disable these traps so she can make it to us safely.
Alright.
Despite all my knowledge, Uldor's influence over me was absolute. I'd be little more than a puppet without your timely intervention. Only my pride. But we have a more pressing matter. As Uldor sensed my thoughts, I could sense his. He plans to overwhelm and enslave Kenathi's roost with an undead horde by the next dawn. Uldor was a powerful Malmo wizard who learned to separate his spirit from his body. Even in death, he can wear hundreds of mindless forms at a time. Thankfully, I know his weakness. The Morning Stone's endless water supply tied Uldor's spirit to his body. When Eilsil removed the Morning Stone from the temple, he set Uldor free. Once again, Eilsil's sloppy methods nearly caused the death of me. These gems focus the Morning Stone's power. Uldor had me remove them from his tomb. I propose Gathwin recovers the Morning Stone from Eagle's Strand. Meanwhile, we restore Uldor's prison. Simple enough. The centerpiece of this old Khajiit temple. After Uldor's reign of terror, the Sea Elves gave it to the Khajiit so it would become the key to his prison. No, which is why we must be the ones to enter the tomb. After he saw you through my eyes, he seemed convinced that to wear you would destroy him. For some reason, he feared you. No, we must enter the tomb together. Though he can't wear you, he could quite easily obliterate you with his magic. Only by splitting his attention can we hope to defeat him.
All right.
Master, I know what you're planning. I won't let you throw your life away. Aurelian's plan is to let Uldor possess him. They'll both be sealed in the tomb forever. But it doesn't need to be this way. Seal me inside. Aurelian is too important for the Dominion to lose. Besides, we both saw how the summoning ritual weakened my master. Please, help me convince Aurelian. I will gladly seal myself in the tomb to spare my master. Uldor is a threat to all on this island.
We should hurry. Uldor won't be trapped for long. That's madness. I've experienced so many summers. My greatest accomplishment was watching Gathwin blossom into someone who far surpassed my own deeds. No, she must recover the Morning Stone. You and I should confront Uldor.
Yeah, I kind of agree with his thinking. He's had a very long life compared to her. So yeah, I guess she'll be going out in the tomb with Uldor.
Then we should waste no more time.
You can't do this, Master.
The Dominion will thrive without me. It's far stronger than it knows.
Then I should recover the Morning Stone. Farewell, Aurelian. I
know, Gathwin. I know.
Did he just use some kind of mind trick on her? Seemed kind of like it.
You! I won't wear a poisoned outfit.
I've reconsidered what our combined power can do, Uldor. I willingly give myself over.
I knew such power would tempt you. Very well.
Hurry! Place the tears of the two moons in the pedestals.
Wretched fool! I'll turn your friend to ash. You'll not leave this tomb alive.
All right, let's do it. Jeez, that sounds pretty terrible to go through.
My soiled attire. You worthless rag! This tomb can't hold me forever.
Go quickly. I feel Uldor's weakness fade. Hurry, tell Gathwin of the plan's success. But don't mourn for me, friend. I earned a useful fate. Few can say the same. Uldor will sustain me. Better a living form than a dusty old skeleton, I suppose. I'd hoped for more time to meditate, but this wasn't what I had in mind. Goodbye, my friend. You're what all in the Dominion should aspire to be.
Okay, so I guess he's just kind of trapped here, huh?
Quickly, return.
It's done, isn't it? Aurelian is sealed inside with that monster. Forgive me. Uldor couldn't be allowed to roam free. Something had to be done, and you had the strength to see what I could not. I'll ensure the Morning Stone remains guarded at all times. I should make a full report so the Dominion understands the danger of Uldor's capabilities. No good comes from dwelling on the past. Aurelian lives, which means there's hope. He's a great man. A good man. I don't care how long it takes. I'll find a way to free him from that monster. Forgive me. You did so much to help a stranger. I won't forget. I can open a portal to the temple courtyard if you wish. There you go. Hurry, it won't remain open for long.
Yeah, she does have a good point. He's still alive, so there's still hope. That's a lot of spirits around.
Ogmir, the fiercest of my warriors.
I guess sealing him back away made all the undead go back to just being spirits again, I guess. Yeah, we'll go ahead and head back to Mistral for the moment and see what we get from there. And then after that, I think that'll be about it for the video. Well, Razumdar, I need to talk to you, but I don't know. I'm assuming you're on the ship, maybe. Or no, maybe you're further on.
This is the worst vacation.
What do you mean?
It's not a day here before the hurricane hits. Then a Dominion fleet smashes ashore, which means our leave is well and truly cancelled.
Yeah, there he is.
This one has heard reports. You've kept busy. Good. You fit in now more than ever. How did things go? Clearly, you were meant to help us out. Joan and Jode have a sense of humor, yes? And of course, Raz thinks discretion deserves a reward. Keep your wits about you, my new friend. Mistral's houses cast deep shadows, and vipers lurk in tall grass. Mistral is the jewel of the southern seas, a free port with trade ties to half of Tamriel. Ambassadors from the Dominion arrived weeks ago to negotiate its admission into the Alliance. Unfortunately, things have not gone smoothly. Kenarthi's Roost has an old treaty with the Maumar. They claim the Dominion fleet intended to invade their home waters. It's a sticking point in the negotiations. The Sylvanar could use some help. Find him, give him this token. He'll know you are a friend. Without Mistral's support, the Dominion will have precious little defense on its southern coasts. But we are not here to conquer anyone. The Sylvanar knows this. He is in the Chancery, seeking a peaceful resolution here. The High Elves, Wood Elves, and Khajiit stand united under the Eagle Banner. We secure our borders against invaders from the Covenant and Pact, but it is no easy task. And Queen Irene leads our dominion, of course. He is the voice and spirit of the Wood Elves. They say he is, was, and will be their greatest leader, whatever that means. This one knows him as an unrivaled diplomat. He is also the Dominion's best hope of resolving this matter peacefully. Razumdar is just a simple Khajiit. He seeks the best for all the people of Tamriel. Also, a saddle that won't pinch the tail. One day.
Alrighty. I'm gonna go ahead and end things off here. And it's been about almost exactly an hour, actually, so very much a good stopping point. So next time we will continue along with this storyline, and we'll see where it goes.
Until the next comes in.